Alright, so in this video I'm going to be showing how to use the Pythagorean theorem to determine the length of side of angles 45, 45 and 90. These are known as special angles when it comes to geometry. Okay, and so I said geometry, trigonometry. So because in your SAT or GRE exam you won't be allowed to use scientific calculator. I'll also teach you how to use SOHCAHTOA if you can master the table. So I'll still produce a video on that. So let's draw for angle 45, 45 by 90. That is basically an isosceles right triangle. So let's say we have the angle triangle like this. Okay. So in that case, this angle here, let's say this is the 45 degree. And let's say this is another 45 degree. And of course, the side in this case will be x units. So this is x, this is x. Now, the reason why these are two of the same length is because this length and this length are the same. It's an isosceles triangle basically. So the length of the side will be the same. So we need to determine the hypotenuse. So how do we get the hypotenuse? Don't forget this right triangle. All we need to do, okay, let me label this. Let me call this A, let me call this B, and let me call this C. So we need to use the Pythagorean theorem to get the hypotenuse. So if you use the Pythagorean theorem basically states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. Okay, the hypotenuse is the side facing the right angle, which is AB. So we can say that AB square is equal to what? AC what square plus what? BC what square. So we can say that AB square, right, is equal to what? AC square, that is what? X square plus BC square, that is what? X square. So in that case, we have AB what? AB square will now be x square plus x square, that is 2x square. So we can determine AB will now be equal to what? Square root of 2x square, which is equal to square root of 2 times square root of what? X square. Square cancels square. So we have what? X what? Root what? 2. So the length of this side is what? X root 2. Now, what is the significance of what I have proven here? The significance is that if a right triangle, a right isosceles triangle is given, and you know the length of certain of the side, you can easily use this to determine the other side. How do I know? For instance, now, maybe you are given an isosceles triangle like this in an exam, all right, and you were told that this side is, let's say this side is 3. I get in it, and of course they told you that this is 45. They may not put any angle here, and automatically this is 90. They now say this is x and this is y, and you are required to find x and y. So how do you do it? The only thing you need to do is just to draw this, you just to recall this. So you just place it side by side. Somebody may be saying that, why should I do side by side when I can use SOHCAHTOA? Yes, you are right. But in your SAT, for those of you writing SAT, you won't be allowed to use a scientific calculator where you can use SOHCAHTOA. So that is, and of course, they will only give you a special, triangle. That's angle 30, 45, and 60. So you know that this is what x, this is what x, I get in it, and this is what x root what 2. As long as this is 45, and this is what 45. So in this case, I didn't put 45 here because definitely if this is 45 and this is 90, definitely this will be 45. So this is an isosceles, right triangle. So how do I get the value of x and y? All I do is just compare the coefficient x to x. So it's just like more of similar triangle. So x in this case is equal to what? 3, right? And we also have what? So this x is 3 here. Sorry, because I use x. X is also x, so x has been gotten to 3. So what is y? Y in this case is what? X root 2. That will give us what? 3 what? Root 2. So if you are using SOHCAHTOA, you can use that to check what I've done here, and I can assure you we're still going to get the same result. I want to believe this video has helped you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in my next video, and you can also comment. And of course, if you feel like supporting us, please check the about section of my page for necessary details. So the next video, I'm going to be showing you for 30, 60 and 90 degree, triangle. See you in the next video. Bye.